Open oopsies. We're gonna start with some Project L / 2XKO news, which is good to hear because it couldn't stay that name forever, right? So now we have an official name, which is good, and I get to look at it on stream, which is cool. I get to open this. I get to hit this button, and we get to watch the name announcement. Project L officially 2XKO gameplay trailer. We're on full HD, right? Yeah, let's put that shit, bump that shit up, bump that shit up, bump that shit up. Let's go. There's Yasuo. That shit hit different. Are we hurting each other for sport? It's crazy. Why does Echo sound like Miles Morales? And there's Alawi. We knew about her, but we haven't seen any gameplay until now. This is the first Alawi gameplay we get. Let's fucking go. Now it's got a name. 2XKO. Nice. 2XKO. And we got a developer thing. I think some people missed this, which is really unfortunate. Because this is like where the meat and potatoes was. But like a lot of people just didn't know that it existed. They might have missed it because they weren't paying attention, or because it wasn't like there was a lot of there's been a lot of news going on because of like other things, right? There's like the Tekken store, there's the Street Fighter 6 balance patch coming up that we don't know about, that we're assuming is a real patch, is a full patch. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. You guys see my fingers better? There we go. So this kind of went unnoticed, but it was like the same day, like 30 minutes. It wasn't even 30 minutes later. It was like 10 or 15 minutes after the 2XKO announcement, right, with the name trailer. So this one is one of the Cannon brothers again talking about the game and what the future is for it in the current year. Also, you can see a Razor Katsuna in the background. W.
Hey all, Tom here, executive producer of Riot's upcoming 2v2 tag fighter 2XKO. We've got a few things to catch you up on.
Is that command grab? Nah, that transition was actually smooth. What the fuck? That transition was crazy.
We finally have a name.
Huge.
Project L is now 2XKO. Here's why we're making the switch. This year, we're entering a new phase of development. Our dev team has grown significantly since we last talked, and things are really ramping up. We still have a lot of game left to build, but we're far enough along that it's time to start sharing more with you over the coming year. Overall, we're building an always evolving...
Oh, some people even play on keyboard? Wow, they're playing in the office. Love that.
There's also a lot we still have to figure out, and so that's where we're going to...
Yo, the Time Winder loops? Let's go.
Last fall, we brought the game to EVO to get your feedback, and we're extremely grateful for all the time and support you gave us there. Since then, we've continued talking directly with the fighting game community all over the world, and we're learning a ton through direct feedback online, hands-on playtests.
Did you hear direct hands-on playtest?
Like EVO.
Direct playtest is probably the most important. Let me move my camera. I'm excited.
Opportunities to play the game and give us feedback. So, here's what we're doing next. You're going to see us pop up with a playable demo in a bunch of places across the world. As a reminder, we'll be at EVO Japan in April. If you're attending, come check it out and tell us what you think. And we won't just be looking at major events, so keep an eye out for more announcements soon.
Look at all these character concepts.
The team will be sharing some of our development plans online.
Or maybe those are just background characters. Oh, they're just background characters for the pirate stage.
But we want to talk with you directly. So follow the news.
Yeah, what up, Abby? How you doing?
Keep in touch. You're going to see a lot more of us this year. And we think
the game looks so sick. I'm not a super huge like 2v2 and like 3v3 guy, but look at it looks so beautiful.
Project L heads down mode with a really valuable check-in at EVO. 2024 will be about getting you more involved with events, updates, and yes, maybe even some at-home playtesting later this year. And in 2025, we're aiming to fully launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC.
So we're expecting a 2025 launch. We're expecting a 2025 launch. That's good, right? Only one more year of waiting. We've known about this game for a good few years now.
we're so excited for this next chapter. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.
And you guys, I'm not one to just show like trailers. I got the website already pulled up. I had this shit ready frame one. This was the first thing I looked up as soon as I got home, right? So you can sign up for playtests. They have the videos of everything that's already existed for Project L before. So I think every champ reveal, they're going to have another one, right? Because they have the Yashua champ reveal on this website. And then the champions that are currently in the game, there is like, look at all these spaces. Right, and Alawi's not here, and we've already seen pictures of Alawi, or I should say, video of Alawi playing earlier in the most recent videos, the most recent trailers. And in the first trailers, we saw Jinx. So that's two more characters that we potentially know of that are going to be coming out with this game. I don't really know a lot of the project, the 2XKO, League of Legends, Legends of Runeterra, like the Runeterra lore characters. I'm not a super big fan, but like of League of Legends. But I will say that the way that they've been transformed into fighting game characters, I heard that this is what people would like. People on the dev team for like League of Legends and 2XKO are saying these are the most like realized versions of themselves, right? Because in Legends of Runeterra, it's like a card game, so it's kind of hard to like properly have a character function the way that they would if they were fighting against another character. Same thing with a MOBA, right? Because you have to click around and you just have a couple of abilities. Fighting game is significantly more expressive, so that means we're gonna see. You want Sana and Akali. I don't know who either of those two are. I'm old. I know who Annie is. Soraka. Garrick. Darius? No, not Darius. Garrett. Misfortune. Okay, I don't know. I don't know any League of Legends champions beyond like the first like 2 years of League of Legends because I watched it a little bit, but I didn't really play a lot. But I'm glad to see that such a giant IP is moving itself over to also fighting games, right? We had the card game, we had Teamfight Tactics, and then there was also, I think Teamfight Tactics is based off of League of Legends, right? And of course the MOBA itself, and now a fighting game where these characters will be fully realized. Of course, we're not expecting all these characters to come out at launch, right? Because there's over 150 champions in League of Legends, right? But in a 2v2 tag fighter, we can expect like 10 of them to be in at launch in 2025. Maybe even something like 16. That would be fucking perfect. That'd be beautiful. That'd be awesome. And a great base starting roster. If you're looking to get your hands on the game and try it out, sign up for playtests. Look at that. And like he said, he thinks they're going to be in-home playtests, which is good because that means more people will be able to get their hands on the game without having to go to in-person community fighting game events because some people just can't really afford the travel, which is very unfortunate, right? Like, you really want to try the game, but how are you going to try the game without being able to travel before? Now, you can sign up for those at-home playtests. They don't list what the specs are going to be. I mean, maybe they're in here, right? But it doesn't say, like, what the system requirements are. And I think that's pretty important to know the system requirements. Oh, these are wallpapers. Dude, look at these. Yo, let's go. They got wallpapers for 2XKO. Let me go back.